Good morning. The time is 9:24, a little bit behind schedule, but no big deal. So I'm starting off on my big trip now. Car is fully loaded. Good job I've got no passengers, it's just me, because I've got snowboards, all kinds of junk. That's a big diesel heater pipe. I haven't turned it on yet, I'm just warming the car up with the electric heating system. And then the boot is chock full with stuff. I've got this foil window cover over the back just to keep a bit of heat in the car. It'll help. So the car is pretty heavy, like it's got me drawn. So this will be sort of real life test if you had like passengers and luggage in the car. So it's been plugged in all night on the 2.1 kilowatt charger. So let's see our state of charge. 98%. Oh, we've lost a couple of percent there. So the heater must be taking more than 2.1 kilowatts, that's for sure, because it is still charging. Anywho, let's turn off. Unplug. Unplug. Have to unlock. There we go. Fair bit of snow around the charge port, but I normally blow it all out, but by the time I get to the next charging place it's filled with snow again, so I just get the worst of it off and then it works third time. Not the best design. The Jaguar I-Pace had the charge port on the side of the car, so never really had any problems with snow getting in it. Now the front of the car gets blasted with snow from cars that are in front or whatever, trucks, or if it's just snowing hard, the snow hits the front. So I do like the charge port being on the front. It's very convenient, but it does get filled with snow, so that is a trade-off. Usually a lot of cars have the charge ports here, so they don't get covered much. See, that's nice and clear, that area there. Anyways, what's going on with this door? The door has got ice on it and it's frozen open. Not on a bit of brute force doesn't solve. Okay. So let us put in a destination. Which is SEO Sedenkler. Yes, I've been there before. Says its destination. Probably give me a warning now. Yes, battery charge is insufficient to reach destination. Visit a charging station along the route. So then it says search station. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to turn the, look at the range, 293 kilometers. I'm going to turn this heating off. I've had the car heating on to warm it up a little bit. Turn it off. 331. So our destination is 323. And now we have 331. If I have the heating on, I got problems. I would really struggle to make it because it's minus 12. It's minus 12 out, so it's a bit cold. The battery is probably minus 12 as well. That 2.1 kilowatt charger doesn't put anything into the battery. So let's see the battery temperature. Okay, so the battery is minus 2 in its warmest place and minus 5 in its coldest place. No, that's not too bad. I'll take that. That's better than minus 12. So that 2.1 kilowatt charger being on all night has put a little bit of heat into the battery. Not much, but a little. Yeah, that's cool. So, okay, let's go. So I'm gonna set off now. Weather looks okay, so everything should go according to plan, but of course we won't know. We won't know until a while. And that 323, it's going to be 5 hours drive to that, so I'm going to have to go so slow and so gentle. So let us reset the gasometer so we can measure our consumption, our range. So now I'm setting off right this minute, 9:31. Okay, check in later. Bye bye. Temperature has dropped to minus 19. So it's getting pretty cold here. Still, we are on target. 251 kilometers to our destination. 259 kilometers of range. 73 kilometers driven. So battery still at 78%. So not doing too bad. But my feet are cold. That is the only issue we have at the moment, is I have very cold feet. Temperature continues to drop, and now it's minus 20. This was not expected. So remember what I said about in the planning stage about always try and have a little bit extra in reserve, because the weather said it was going to be minus 13 and now it's minus 20. Hopefully it doesn't get much colder than that. Still on top, am I? Yeah, still on target, still got a little bit in reserve, but I've been driving like 80, 75, 80 the whole way. I am using all the tricks in the book, so I cannot drive any more efficiently than I currently am. I am maxed out efficiency wise. This is as good as it gets. Okay, cold feet problem alleviated. These are what ice fishermen use. This is like ice fishing brand. Put these in your boots and they stay hot for 6 hours. There's 2 in one bag. I asked the lady, I said, how many is in one bag? She's like, only 1, I think. It's flipping 2 in each bag, so I only needed 1. €2.50 a bag. Oh well, I'm sure I'll need them again. What do you do? How do you warm them up? I never use these because I've got good winter gear. I think we just shake it. Oh yeah, because they heat up when they get oxygen. It's basically iron, deoxidized iron or something. So when oxygen gets to it, it starts a chemical reaction and they start heating up. So it's not rocket science. It's just like iron filings. Yeah, they are starting to get warm. So boy. Oh man, that's a block of ice. What? Number 2. Ooh, that's quite hot now. So they are now in my boots. I put them under my toes. Those hand warmers are underneath my toes. No more cold feet. We're now in e-niro, so let's continue. Minus 22. Let's go. Okay, we've done 162 kilometers and we have 162 kilometers to go. We've got 52% state of charge, so we're on schedule, but it's gonna be mega close. So it's flipping minus 24. It's so cold. So let's see how we do. Bye for now. Here's the situation. Right now we are 360 meters above sea level. Just climbed a massive hill. Absolutely sucked the life out of the battery. So 133 kilometers to our destination, and we have 129 kilometers range. So I've just lost any benefit that I had, like the 10 kilometers buffer that I had. Lost it. Now I'm 4 kilometers shy, but we are at the very top. It's all downhill from here. So just gonna keep going. 41% battery. So I'm just gonna keep going and let's see what happens. Well, it's been minus 24 like all the whole way. 3 hours driving we've done now. It's been like minus 24 for almost 3 hours. So that's really hurt us, that temperature. Anyway, that's our 3-hour update. So I shall give you a 4-hour update in a bit. Wish me luck. This is starting to not look good. Okay, bye. Okay, we have 123 kilometers of range and we have 123 kilometers to our destination. We have parity. So it is going to be down to the line. It's literally going to come down to probably a couple of kilometers in it, or possibly a couple of meters in it. It is so tight. It's been so cold. Now the sun has come out. Hopefully it warms up a little bit. That will help us. But yep, 123. Okay, update. I am past the point of no return. There is no charges now. no slow charges, there's nowhere to plug in now. So it's do or die. So I am taking it so incredibly easy. It's gonna be so tight, so close, it's insane. So since Sari Selka, when I went up that big hill and then I fell below, the range fell below my target, I've been trying to catch up, and it's been staying the same the whole way since then. Now I've really I'm trying to use only 1 or 2 bars of energy now, so I'm doing like 80 maximum. It's kind of doing between 75 and 80. It's minus 17. It's warmed up a little bit, and so now I've got 21% battery left, so it's starting to get quite low. I've got 61.5 kilometers to go, and I have 67 kilometers of range. So I've managed to squeeze out a 5 kilometer buffer, but that's still not enough. If there's another big hill, I'll lose that buffer, and then I'll be back to being exactly the same range as my destination, or I will fall below. I'll fall below it again, and then I'm screwed. So I'm gonna continue to take it mega easy. 20% battery now, so I'm just gonna go super slow and gentle. I would really like to have more than 10 kilometers of a safe buffer. So I'm doing consumption's 18.3, so my consumption is good, but I don't know where the energy is going. I shouldn't be, the range shouldn't be this bad. Must be the cold temperatures. The heating's been off. It must be the extreme cold is having this effect. But it's difficult to, it's more difficult than I anticipated getting this doing this run. I'm not stressed just yet, but not far off being stressed. Anyway, that's the situation. Got 5 kilometers extra in the buffer, so I'm probably going to get there on 1 or 2%, which is crazy. I hate doing that. But let's see. I'll give you another update in a bit. Okay, we've just hit 300 kilometers. Here is the update. We have 11% battery, 37 kilometers of range, and 24.4 kilometers to go. Oh my god, this is stressful. I'm not gonna lie. A couple times I've thought I'm not gonna make this. So range anxiety is hitting me quite hard. A couple times I've been like, I'm not gonna make this, and then I've been thinking I'm gonna have to knock at a house. And then other times I'm like, I might make it, I might actually make it. And then other times, now I think we might make it. It's still gonna be very close, but I think we might make it. Got over 10 kilometers of safe buffer now. I have had to, am I pressing buttons with my hand? I am pressing I am doing some serious eco driving, and I mean serious. There is literally nothing more I could do to get more range. This is probably the most eco driving I've ever done. I'm trying to keep the energy bar just on 1 bar, and I'm trying to coast as much as I possibly can. There's a system. I used to be part of an eco-modder website. It's called eco-modder, and way before electric cars, we used to modify our fossil cars to make them more aerodynamic or make the engines more lean, just to make them more fuel efficient. And you could use system hypermiling techniques to go further, and one of those was pulse and glide. So you press the throttle and then you lift off and glide, and you do that over and over and over, and that you can get a fair bit of range out of that. I only ever use that in an emergency, and today I'm using it a lot. So that is how far I'm having to go. I'm having to use serious hypermiling techniques. But so now we got 10% battery. Still minus 17 out. That cold is really screwing us up. It was minus 24 for so long. That hurt us. I'm driving so eco, it's insane, and my consumption's quite high for the speed I'm driving and how I'm driving. On 17.8, which in minus 17, okay, that's impressive, but I'm really trying to stretch this out. So I really was hoping to get a bit lower consumption than that. But that's cool. I reckon we'll be on 17.5 when we get there, get to the charger. But I'm gonna say I think we've made it. I'm not gonna count my chickens before they've hatched, but it's looking okay. I can feel the range anxiety starting to lift. We got so we got like 12-13 kilometers safe buffer. 10% battery. Yeah, I think we're gonna make it, and there's a few kilometers of downhill as well. So, man, this is flipping stressful. Anyway, give an update when or if I make it to the charger. Bye bye for now. Okay, still 15 kilometers away, and I just got a power limited warning. What in carnation is that about? Still got 8% battery, and we got power limited, and by a fair margin. Oh sugar. Oh sugar. This is not good. Turtle mode with 14 kilometers to go. Oh man. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, now we got the battery warning. Low EV battery warning, 8%. That's normal. That comes on. But that turtle mode never comes on at 9%. Something ain't right there. Remember yesterday in the part 1 I was saying don't run your battery low in the cold, in the extreme cold. Weird things can happen. This is one of those weird things. That should not be there. Okay, so turtle mode, low EV battery warning. Stress. 11.9 kilometers to go. Holy macaroni, this is stressful. Big problems. Power is so limited, I can't go more than 65 kilometers now. As luck would have it, I'm just coming into a 60 zone. Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Something weird happened, just like the power just died. I don't think I've even got any power. I think I'm just sort of coasting. Oh, sugar. Still 4 kilometers to go. I think the car's died. I think I'm just rolling. Still says 6%, which is weird. I've got nothing. Got my foot hard down. I'm only doing 50, 56. What? This is not good. If I've got no power, I've got a roundabout to contend with. If I've got no power, then I'm just gonna be broken down. I don't know what's going on. Got nothing. Okay, well, let's see what happens. 3 kilometers to go. No power. Charge immediately. Power limited. That's a new one as well. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Low EV battery warning. Here is the charger. Here is the 30 kilowatt CCS charger.
You have reached your destination. The destination is to the right.
If these don't work, I'm done for. I am done for. Let's go a little bit closer. Please charge, please charge, please charge, please charge. Please charge, please charge, please charge. Oh, you gotta turn the car off. Low outside temperature may limit output. Charge EV battery. Please charge, please charge, please charge, please charge. Oh, you beautiful thing. You beauty. $19 kilowatts. Any more? Any more? $20. $19. Oh my sweet lord, that was stress. That was stress. Well, let's check the battery temperature because the EV Notify app is telling me. So it's 7 degrees maximum temperature, 1 degree minimum temperature. But the battery's not even that cold, so why? Why was it going into turtle mode? Anywho, let's check the stats on that. Yes, it's a low battery. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna put the heating on my feet now. Oh. Yeah, low battery. Yeah, I know. Okay, so there is the situation. 326 kilometers. 17.6 kilowatt hours per 100. 5 hours drive. 326.5 kilometers. And I had like a couple like 10 kilometers left or something. Oh, that was stress. Hi. Well, that was stressful, wasn't it? That was way more stress than I wanted. That was way more stressful than I anticipated. Would have been okay. I got here with 5% battery. Should have been fine. But that turtle mode came on. Low power mode. At 9% state of charge. And then it appeared. So the power was limited then. It said limited power, but it was okay because I've only been using 3 bars or less the whole way. And the limited power would have limited me to like 5 or 6 bars, which I don't use that anyway. I don't use that much power. I don't mash the pedal in eco driving, so I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm not bothered. But then another power limit came in, and then I couldn't do over 60 kilometers per hour. And that just happened as I was coming into Sodankula village, which is a 60 and a 50. So it just happened at the right time, so I wasn't holding all the traffic up or anything. No one even noticed. Well, anyway, that's done. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. So we've done that. First leg. Just about. Man. That was the bloody minus 24. Weather said it was going to be minus 12. Just the temperature has an effect, a big effect. So that's the first leg done. So you know I was saying in the planning stage, yeah, we've got 2 30 kilowatt chargers in Sodankula, which I'm charging at now. It would be nice if they were 50. If they were 50, I wouldn't even get 50 kilowatts out of them. Look at the charge speed. So these are I'm getting 24 kilowatts. 24 kilowatts. So that's all I'd be getting out of a 50 because the battery is so cold. I'm only getting 24 kilowatts. So even if this was a flipping 150 kilowatt charger or a 350 kilowatt charger, I'd still only be getting 24 because this is what happens when you cold gate, when you get a cold battery. Let's check if that has warmed up the battery any, because charging warms up the battery. So once I get to Rovaniemi, and jump on that 50 kilowatt charger, I should maintain the heat. So the inlet has gone up to 19 degrees. 20. Wow, cool. It goes in real time. So the battery is slowly warming up, but it's still like 7 degrees in its warmest place and 3 degrees. So it's, yeah, there you go, 8. So it's slowly warming up. Great app, this EV Notify. Okay, update. Been at this 30 kilowatt charger. I've only got 25 kilowatts out of it the whole time. 25 kilowatt speed. So I've just had a coffee and panini. So I'm fed and watered. I'm happy. I've got 153 kilometers of range, so I'm going to unplug in a second. Got 123 kilometers to go to City Market Rovaniemi, which is a 50 kilowatt charger. So I'll head down there. And the battery is really warm now. This charger, which is probably why it's been taking forever. So the battery is now 22 degrees and it's minus 16 out. So the battery is like super warm now, which is nice. That's going to give me better efficiency. Before the battery was below 0. And that's just where the sensors are. I think in some parts of the battery on the way down, when I got that turtle mode at 9% battery, very weird. I think some parts of the battery must have been hellishly cold. I think where the sensors are, it wasn't so cold, but I think other parts, it must have been super cold, because shouldn't have got turtle mode at 9%. That's just weird. And it wasn't even that cold. Okay, it was minus 24 most of the way, but or minus 23. But that doesn't bode well if I want to use this car at minus 40. If I get turtle mode that fast. Never got turtle mode in the I-Pace at minus 37. Now I think power was limited a little bit in the I-Pace at minus 37, but it wasn't like turtle mode. The turtle didn't pop up, or the tortoise. I think it's more of a tortoise than a turtle. The tortoise popped up, didn't pop up on the I-Pace. The flipping popped up there. So 23 degrees now, the warmest place in the battery. The coldest place, where the sensors are anyway, 19 degrees. So that's a super warm battery. So I've got 160 kilometers of range and 120 kilometers to go. With a super warm battery, shouldn't have any surprises. So I'm gonna go. Alright, we are in Rovaniemi. We got here with, I've just literally plugged in, only getting 37 kilowatts. What is the battery temperature? Battery should be reasonably warm. I set cruise to 90 the whole way, and so the stats, .1, so 126.8 and 19.1 kilowatt hours per 100, an hour and 33 minutes. So got here with it just dropped to 9% when I pulled in. So no stress this time. Temperature has warmed up, the outdoor temperature, it's now minus 15. It got cloudy as I was getting to Rovaniemi. The clear skies ended, which clear skies in Lapland usually means very cold temperatures. When it's cloudy, it's not so cold. So minus 15, much better. Battery temperature is .15 degrees in its warmest place, 7 degrees in its coldest place. Okay, did cool down a little bit then. So that's why I'm not getting like 50 kilowatts. Should get 50 kilowatts once the battery warms up, but it'll take a bit of a while. So 1 hour 7 minutes there it says to 80%. I'm gonna do that and then I'll hammer it to Kempele. I just booked wait a second. Hi. So I just booked the hotel. I don't book that hotel in Kempele until I've made it to Sodankala and charged up. Because if I don't make it to Sodankala, I can't make it really. If that charger doesn't work, or I don't make it, I probably won't make it to Kempele. I'd probably have to stay in Rovaniemi. So I don't book that. I'm not saying I don't have faith in the e-niro. I have total faith. But you just never know. So I always wait until I get to Sodankala before I book the hotel anywhere. When I know where I'm definitely going to make it to whichever town. So that's booked. So I'm in that place. So this is the last charge. So I've only charged twice today So I'm only charging twice today in this massive drive down. So I charged in SEO in Sodankula for like an hour and a half on that 30 kilowatt CCS charger. Now I'm going to charge to 80%, which is only an hour on this, and then I'm going to plug in at that electricity company on the AC and then walk back to the hotel. So I don't need to sit at a charger there, which saves me an hour as well. Well, it's about 25 minutes to walk. So it saves me sitting at the charger in Kempele. So I'll go plug in, walk back to the hotel. That's the plan. So this is the last. This is the second and the last charger I'm going to be sitting at. I'm feeling very tired now. It's 5:30 p.m. Been on the road since 9:30. A lot of driving. So I've still got like, I think it's like 3 hours to Kempele. Let's check the map. If it is even in my map. We'll just put Shell at the Zeppelin. 2 hours 45 minutes. 2 hours 45 minutes, and that will probably be accurate because when I charge to 80% and I'm going to be sleeping in Kempele, I don't need to conserve energy. So I'll hammer it to Kempele, so I'll do it in 2 hours 45 minutes, possibly less. So alright, so I've only got 2 hours 45 minutes driving left after this charge. Well, I'm going to have a nap anyway because I just really feel like a power nap. So charging 41 kilowatts. So I'll set my alarm clock for 1 hour, put the seat back, and squashing a snowboard. Oh, that'll do me. So everything is going to plan so far, despite nearly needing a tow truck 3 kilometers out of Sodankula. Everything that I planned is going according to plan. So I'm gonna have a nap, and I'll go in. Might go in a little hamburger place in here. Might go get a burger and a coffee, and then I'll do the other, basically 3 hours. So time is now 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. So about 8:39 p.m. I'll be at the hotel. So that's not too bad considering I started at 9:30 a.m. Anyway, that's that update. I'm gonna go to sleep now. See you later. Bye bye. Hello. I couldn't sleep, so I went and got a hamburger and French fries, which I've just ate. So our charging situation. Been here a bit over an hour now. We're at 86% state of charge. Only getting 25 kilowatt charging speed now. e-niro just dies a death after 74%. Speed just dies. Range 262 kilometers. Well, actually, that I've got the heating on 25 degrees while I'm parked, so I turn the diesel heater off when I'm parked, and just use the electric heating because I'm plugged into the charger, so it doesn't use any energy. So 237 kilometers to our destination, 263 kilometers of range, but I'm going to turn the heating off. It's minus 15 out, so I will turn the heating off and let's see what it does to the range. 312. Heating on, 263. Heating off, 313. So it's flipping warm in here now anyway, so I'm going to leave the heating off for 5 minutes. And then once I'm going, I'll turn the diesel heater on. So then I can hammer it on the motorways. Speed limit's 100 kilometers per hour, but what happens in Lapland stays in Lapland. Okay, so let's unplug, turn the car off. 62 kilowatt hours. That's interesting, isn't it? In a 64 kilowatt hour e-niro. 1 hour 26 minutes. Wow, been here quite a while. There's the stats. 63 kilowatt hours. We're at 87%. 1 hour and 26 minutes. Great. So that is only 2 charging stops today, so who cares if it's an hour and a half when you only need 2 charging stops. Okay. 22 degrees inside on me little thermometer. Rightio. Let's go. So that was the trip down from Sodankala. 127 kilometers, 19.1. So when I do an update, when I get to Kempella, which is just before 10 p.m, let's say 9:30, so 237 kilometers, the consumption's going to be very high on this leg, so that is not a true reflection of the e-niro. It's a true reflection of me just wanting to get to the hotel, so I'm going to hammer it. So eco driving has ended, so I'm going to reset that. Let's look at the total trip for now before it gets ruined by speeding. 18.1 kilowatt hours per 100 so far to Rovaniemi. Utsjoki to Rovaniemi in minus... It only got to minus 15 when I got close to Rovaniemi. It was basically minus 20. I'd say it was averaging minus 20 the whole way down. Some places was minus 24. Some places was minus 18, minus 19. But now it should be minus 15 pretty much the whole way. So that's our efficiency, 18.1. Not too shabby for this trip, but that's gonna rise. Okay, made it to my hotel. There are the stats from Rovaniemi. 239.1 kilometers, 21.2 kilowatt hours per 100. Temperature did not change, in fact it got colder, minus 21 again. And it took 2 hours 47 minutes, pretty much bang on what Google Maps said. So there is the whole drive today. 693.2 kilometers. Total efficiency or consumption was 19.1 kilowatt hours per 100. Driving time 9.5 hours. So that's not too bad. It's a Kempella, south of Oulu. I came to watch a band once here, and it took about this amount of time to go back in my petrol Audi. So I'm not going to talk much now because I've been on the road for 12 hours. I left at 9:30. Well, I left about this time this morning. It's 9:42 p.m. I left about 9:42 a.m. So that's 12 hours on the road. So I'll do a conclusion at the end of everything, but now I'm going to pass out on that bed. So thank you for watching so far. See you later. Bye bye. Oh yeah, and here is the AC charger. So I will charge on this overnight and walk a couple kilometers to the hotel. So I'll charge it 11 kilowatts all night. Only got 29 kilometers of range, so it'll take quite a few hours to charge up. overnight, I don't care, so it'll charge while I sleep. Okay, bye bye. Okay, charging up, getting 10.5 kilowatts, 7 hours, back to 100%, so that'll be about 5 AM. And I'll leave again at 9 in the morning.